What if you could wake up every single day with laser focus? No hesitation, no distractions, just clarity and the unstoppable drive to execute. Sounds like a superpower, right? Well, it's not. It's discipline, and here's the truth. You don't need to be born with it. You just need to train for it. And today, you're going to learn exactly how, using something called the Lotus Method, a simple but powerful system that helps you stay focused, crush bad habits, and develop the kind of self-control that high performers live by. If you've ever felt like you're on fire one week, then burned out the next, this method will flip that script. But first, let's clear something up. Discipline is not the same as motivation. Motivation is that exciting buzz you feel when you start something. You get hyped, energized, unstoppable for a few days. Then it fades. You hit snooze. Skip the gym. Forget the goal. Why? Because motivation is emotional. It depends on how you feel, and feelings change. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. It shows up whether you're tired, bored, or unmotivated. It's what keeps you moving when motivation dies out. It's what turns dreams into routines and routines into results. The truth is, success doesn't come from working hard when you feel like it. It comes from showing up even when you don't. So, how do you train your brain to stay disciplined, no matter what? That's where the Lotus Method comes in. This method is inspired by the lotus flower, and if you've never heard of it, here's why it matters. The lotus is a rare kind of plant. It grows in dirty, muddy water, yet somehow rises above it, completely untouched, perfectly clean, perfectly still. No matter how chaotic its surroundings, the lotus stays grounded, calm, and pure. The lotus doesn't just survive the mud, it thrives in it. It grows tall, untouched, and blooms with strength. That's discipline, not the absence of chaos, but the ability to rise above it. The Lotus Method is built on that same idea, and it works in 4 simple stages. Let's break them down so you can apply each one starting today. Stage 1: root build your mental foundation. Every lotus starts underground, in the dirt. It grows strong roots, and so must you. Your root is your clarity. Ask yourself, why do you want to be more disciplined? If your reason is weak, your habits will crumble the moment life gets messy. But if your reason is deep, personal, unshakable, that becomes your anchor when things get tough. Now, once you're clear on your why, you need to control your environment. Most people think discipline is all about raw willpower, but your environment shapes your behavior more than you think. If your phone is always nearby, you'll check it. If junk food is in the kitchen, you'll eat it. If distractions surround you, you'll give in. So don't fight temptation, remove it. Set up your space so it works for you, not against you. That's not cheating. That's smart discipline. And finally, don't try to flip your entire life in one night. Start tiny. Wake up 10 minutes earlier. Do one push-up. Read for just 5 minutes. Why so small? Because small wins create momentum, and momentum builds identity. Suddenly, you're not just trying to be disciplined. You are disciplined. Stage 20. Strengthen your self-control. Just like the lotus grows tall and steady, you need to build the inner strength to stay upright, even when the world pulls you down. That's where the stem comes in. Picture muddy water swirling around a tall lotus, but the stem stays upright, unshaken, unbothered. That's what your self-control should feel like. No matter how messy life gets, stress, temptation, chaos, you stay centered, you act with purpose. That's the stem stage. And here's how to train it. Trick 1, the 5-second rule. The next time you hesitate to get out of bed, start a task, or say no to a craving. Don't negotiate. Don't overthink. Just count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This tiny countdown snaps your brain out of autopilot and forces action. It sounds simple, but it works because it interrupts your habit loop. You stop waiting to feel ready. You just move. Trick 2, delay gratification. This is the ultimate discipline skill. Every time you resist an urge, checking your phone, grabbing a snack, scrolling instead of working, you're teaching your brain, I don't need this right now. And the more you delay gratification, the more your brain learns to prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasure. Discipline is like a muscle, and waiting is how you train it. Pause before reacting. Wait before indulging. Breathe before deciding. You'll be shocked how quickly your self-control strengthens. Now that you've built roots and a strong stem, it's time to bloom. Because what good is discipline if you can't channel it into something powerful? Let's move to stage 3, where you master deep focus. A lotus doesn't bloom instantly, but when it finally breaks the surface, it opens with calm, effortless beauty. That's what focus looks like. Now that you've built your foundation and strengthened your self-control, it's time to enter the bloom stage, the art of staying locked in. Stage 3, bloom master deep. Focus discipline without focus is like a car with no steering wheel. You have energy, but no direction. One of the most powerful tools for laser focus is called time blocking. Instead of working, when you feel like it, set a specific time for deep work. One task, one time block, no multitasking. Before you start, turn off all notifications. Put your phone in another room. Create a quiet, interruption-free zone. Then, commit. Even 25 minutes of pure focus is more productive than hours of scattered effort. Your brain thrives on structure. Give it a clear plan, and it'll reward you with flow. Stage 40, thrive, sustain long. Term discipline, a lotus doesn't just bloom once. It keeps blooming, season after season. And that's your final goal: lasting, sustainable discipline. Here's how to stay consistent long terms. 1. Track your progress. Use a notebook or a simple app. Each day, rate your discipline. Not perfect, that's fine. Just don't let one missed day turn into 2. Momentum matters more than perfection. 2. Shift your identity. Stop saying, I want to be more disciplined. Start saying, I am a disciplined person, because your actions will always try to match your identity. If you see yourself as someone who follows through, your brain will find ways to prove it true. So here's your challenge: pick one habit you want to improve. Waking up early, reading every day, working out, anything. Then apply the full Lotus Method: root, stem, bloom, thrive. Stick with it for 7 days. Track it, test it, and see how much stronger your discipline becomes. Discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you build, one small action at a time. And when you train your brain the right way, you don't just become more productive, you become unstoppable. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with the habit you're working on. I'd love to hear how your Lotus journey begins.